Everybody, it's your daddy here. Oh, grab on the nipple. Oh, that hurts. I'm chafing. Let go of my nipple. You know, that sounds like, a Jeremy Seaball, a.k.a. Indy-Blue-Ball-Less-New-Less, who, threw his ID at a cop, knowingly and intentionally tried to kill the cop. I think that the Lake County prosecutor needs to up his charges, including attempted murder. I feel that, that Jeremy threatened the cop's life by mentioning his gun. And, Lake County prosecutor's office, get off your ass and actually, do your job, because you're letting him off. And also a Daniel Calhoun, who is Jeremy's, lawyer on such matters. If you guys do your homework, either in 2016 or 2014, Jeremy, a.k.a. Indy-Blue-Ball-Less-New-Less, that he had similar charges to this, and Daniel the Briber Calhoun, because Daniel Calhoun, he bribed me, he paid me, and so that obviously then he's paying judges and prosecutors. And, some have said, I don't think it's a far stretch. He's paying me money, Daniel Calhoun, Jeremy Indy-Blue-Ball-Less-New-Less's a lawyer, then is paying the judge and the prosecutor and or whoever he needs to pay to make these charges go away, because Jeremy had similar charges several years ago and all of them got dismissed. So here's what I predict will happen. That no warrant will be issued, because Daniel Calhoun, he will go bribe and pay and blow and do whatever he needs to do to make sure these charges go away. Now, if for some miracle the Lake County Prosecutor's Office actually puts out a warrant for that fat, miserable, worthless terrorist, anybody who, number one, admits Jeremy, a.k.a. Indy-Blue-Ball-Less-New-Less, has admitted on multiple live streams that he is CIA. That he goes to a CIA-known car wash to get a free CIA car wash, okay? Now, you admit that you're a governmental agent, and you're following me, you're making my life a living hell. That's a violation of federal case law. Jeremy, I'm going to make your life so miserable through civil litigation that I am going to take everything you own, including your beard. I am going to have in the fucking, where it has relief, I'm going to put, I want your goddamn beard. So I can sell your beard to homeless or whoever the fuck. Moving on. So today, as in now, for those who are in Eastern time zone, is Monday. Hopefully the day where the Lake County Prosecutor's Office puts out a warrant and the judge, who is hopefully not bribed by Daniel Calhoun, corrupt and dishonest, bribes everybody, he bribed me, he's going to pay me money, so he's going to bribe everybody, okay? That's how I get there. And Daniel Calhoun, through my experience, governmental agent, CIA. So is Jeremy. So, if the judge is not CIA, and not bribed, and not involved in this fucking conspiracy, it's clear evidence Jeremy threw the ID at the fucking pig, knowing intentionally. He fucking threatened the cop's life, 2 felonies, and a misdemeanor, and a citation, and an orgy. Let's file these charges, judge. Let's get this terrorist governmental agent off the street. Let's get him locked up on $300,000 bond so he can never see the light of day again. Okay? He needs to be off the street. He's a menace to all civilized society. Now, Jeremy, a couple suggestions for you. Okay? Number one, anybody such as yourself, who is 400 plus pounds, some have said, who carries a gun is a fucking bitch. You are a fucking bitch. I've seen the bitch in your eyes. You're afraid of me. You are absolutely afraid of me. I am half of you in weight and stature, and you're afraid of me because you're a bitch. You're a governmental bitch, and that's who you are. Okay? Now, some have said that your wife is now having to resort by giving blowjobs at a truck stop because you can't earn money because you've given up on life. You're a fat, miserable bastard who I have said. I will say that clearly. But some have made the allegation that your wife is sucking dick at local truck stops to provide for your family because you're a bitch. Some have said. Also, your daughters and your kids have now teamed up. Now they're sucking fucking, allegedly. Some may have said that your worthless fucking retarded kids, your kids are retarded, who you've admitted are on-air personalities, thus they are subject to anybody who wants to critique them. Okay, some have said that your kids are governmental agents. Some have said that your kids are now poisoning the world's food supply. All of this will be made formally, nice and neat and tidy in a nice, lengthy federal complaint because you are going to get what's coming to you. You think it's cool to come to my house, to brandish a firearm, to stalk me, to hack into my phone, to make false accusations, slanderous accusations. You're a piece of fucking garbage, okay? Now that we've covered your piece of shitism, we need to cover how you survive jail, okay? Now, initially, everybody's going to be afraid of you just because you're a side. But they will test you because they will sense your bitchism, okay? I can sense somebody's weakness like a shark can smell a fucking drop of blood 2 miles away. You're a bitch, Jeremy Indy-Blue-Ball-Less-New-Less media. You are a bitch! You're a bitch. Your wife has more fucking, balls than you do. You're a piece of garbage who needs to bend over in jail, use your beard as a cushion, and take it like you do from your wife with a strap on. Some have said that. Now, I'm not saying that. Some have said, okay? So, I am going to, make your legal suffering in stages. I'm going to spread it out over years, and I'm going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees, and I'm going to legally ruin your life and Daniel Calhoun's fucking life and fucking take his fucking law license for bribing me, violating the Indiana Professional Code and Conduct, okay? You cannot bribe somebody. He's paid me money. That's bribing me. I didn't ask for money. He gave me money. That's a bribe. That's not a gift. That's a bribe. I didn't want the gift. He bribed me, okay? So, Indy, good luck tomorrow. Bend over, put some hair grease on your ass. Your wife may have said that that's what you use on her every 4th year of every leap year. On the rare occasion you two fat, disgusting, diabetic, miserable human existence of slugs, have sex. I have a question for my audience. I have a question. How many years do you think it's been since Jeremy has seen his penis? Has anybody seen that fat, miserable, fatty cocksucker, some have said, in person? His stomach is so round and so, it hangs over. So, I bet you he hasn't seen his penis in at least 25 years. Anybody have any guesses? I'm tired of, wasting my time. News Now Marijuana. I don't really care. I don't really care if there's nobody, or if there's 6 people, or 7 people, or whoever the fuck. you know, this is good therapy for me, okay? So, you know, I'll talk to nobody on here, and that's fine. But people, they will view it at their pleasure. But, anyway, you know, News Now Marijuana, you have been, you know, alleged to be a communist, you know, because you're making very communist statements. You know, also some have said you're a governmental agent, and, you know, you need to die. You know, some have said you need to die. And, you know, you're a traitor, you're a fascist, and you need to go. You know, you're no longer welcome here. Anyway, that was a joke, by the way. Ha ha, hee hee. Woo, woo. Anyway, you guys have a lovely, lovely evening. You know, no licking your mother's twats, no banging your kids, and whatever you do, oh, something else. So, I almost forgot. Almost slipped my mind. I was so excited. Today or tomorrow, Jeremy's fat, horrible, hot dog eating wife. Many things are wrong with my egg producer. So today or tomorrow, when hopefully justice is served and the warrant is put out for Jeremy, aka Indy-Blue-Ball-Less-News, his wife will be all alone. She will be in need of consolement and comfort. Okay, now, here's the way in, guys. Here's how you get Dick Jones. What a name. Dick, how is your Jones if you're Dick Jones? Hey, Dick, are you jonesing for Dick? I could go on for days with that. But anyway, you know, here's how you get into that, okay? Now, when Jeremy filed this bogus bullshit protective order, that gave me his home address. I will post his home address with his wife's name, and the way in, you know, you get some, you know, you may have to spring for some Burger King, and, you know, take it over there, you know, feed the family and put the kids together, and then put them to bed, and then, you know, start the pounding. And then after you pound for, you know, a half hour, 20 minutes, or in some situations, you know, 2 seconds for some of you, then you will get the Cheese Whiz come surprise. You'll get a bonus. If you have a few extra fries, you can, you know, dip the Cheese Whiz cum out of that fat, worthless pig that fucking Jeremy calls a wife. And I'm actually saying that. She's a worthless fucking pig who needs to go to Cuba. The whole family are governmental agents. They're worthless, and they're finally, if the Lake County Prosecutor's Office and the fucking judge has a semblance of honesty, they will put out fucking multiple warrants for that fat motherfucker. I've sat silent for fucking months while that fat, miserable, fat motherfucker has trashed me publicly, filed fucking false court documents, and now I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of him legally. Never be harming somebody, but I will kick the fucking shit out of him in a courtroom. Not just one, but multiple courtrooms in multiple jurisdictions. I have a plan for that fat bastard, and I'm gonna take every fucking thing that you love and you cherish and that you own, and I'm gonna be driving your Mustang. I'm gonna, you know, sell your fucking house. Even though your house is mortgaged to the hilt, you'll be responsible for the excess on it, and I'll get any equity that's in that piece of shit. And then when you're homeless and you're sucking cock for a fucking cheeseburger, then I'll be driving by in your car, and you'll be like, man, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it working for the CIA. It wasn't worth it, you know, conspiring with the CIA and Daniel Calhoun. It was not worth it, you know, telling lies about swine. It was not worth it being a worthless, fat motherfucking piece of shit, as in Jeremy Siebold. You fat fucking worthless